Welcome back to Tipsy Whiskey Shenanigans. I'm Steven,
I'm Jordan.
and today we drink a lot of whiskey. Damn, do we look better than we normally do?
Maybe you do. I feel like I look like a
Yeah,
charity
you
case today.
you always look rough, but
Yeah, it is what it is. I didn't shave either. Not that you can tell today, but I'm like a baby.
I don't really track your shaving habits.
You know, I went from a mullet to a haircut like this.
Didn't notice it,
and you had no idea.
Yeah,
So there's that.
not my strong suit, man. Oh, that is we are. No, just difficulties. Not really technical. They're just. I'm dumb, he's dumb, and today we're drinking Irish whiskey. Do you look too overexposed? Hey, put it in chat. Does Jordan look overexposed? And also, thank you guys so much for coming in today. I know we're doing this on a different timeline than we typically would. Thursday this week, my sister's husband's bar, because he's an architect or whatever, and he works for a construction company. So he's been like designing, planning, and helping build this bar out in downtown Tempe. So they're doing like a soft open or whatever for like friends and family of like the people who built it.
Yeah.
And so it's like free, and it means a lot to him because he spent the last 2 years of his life helping build it. So that's what I'm doing tomorrow. So I mean, I'll report back to you how the bar is. It looks real nice on the inside, but I'll let you know how it goes.
Fingers crossed for him.
But it's also downtown Tempe, like Mill. It's on the edge of Mill.
Oh,
like right when you start getting to the park.
Okay.
So it's in like a nice-ish area, but also it's like downtown Mill. So it's like, yeah. I'm excited to see how it is. But yeah, that's why we're doing it a little early. And this week we are doing our Irish whiskey drink off. I was about to say crap show, but I don't know how it's gonna go.
Pre-game.
Yeah, pre-game.
Our St. Patty's Day pre-game.
I feel like this is gonna be more violent than St. Patty's Day.
1, 2, 3, 4.
This
5,
9.
6,
It's
7,
9. I counted.
Okay, 9. Yeah, and maybe we don't have to do all of
We
them.
got to.
Okay. I just brought whatever I had that had
Mama
the word
ain't
Irish on it.
raised no
Wussy.
Yeah, wussy. Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna stop monetizing these so I could just start saying the F word constantly, but then I was like, ooh, that camera though. I was like, I don't know how much money these things make, but
yeah,
it's not much, but anything's anything. 9. Yes, we're getting hard in the paint. By the way, welcome in Dave. Welcome in Stacy, 4 Leaf Whiskey. You're probably gonna hate all the Irish whiskey we drink tonight because none of it's like super. I mean, see, we got.
I think maybe
Stacey.
like 3 will be nice.
I mean, she has opinions of Irish whiskey. What's your thoughts on this bottle? I just got it, and I know nothing about it other than the fact that it came in a box. This is the first time. So you know how people do all those like, hey, like beginner mistakes, where it's like buying off of branding. I haven't been to Total Wine in let's say 2 months. Because I've been working on not spending money on whiskey. And in doing so, I've been drinking more of your stuff, which is great. You've been supplying the channel with new things, so then we can make content off of it. But
I was gonna bring another bottle, but I couldn't fit it in my backpack.
Oh, you got 2 hands.
Okay, what was I thinking?
I don't want to hear those excuses ever again. Is that yes, that is that word. Chincoppen. That's not a great word. Those Teeling's Wonders of wood bottles are good. Okay, awesome. Yeah, so I saw this. I was looking for a bottle of Irish whiskey that's new to both me and Jordan. One I've never tried before because I thought it'd be fun to get into it. And this one was normally $100 in my area. I got it for like 60 because it was on sale. And I was like, ooh, it's a bottle that's on sale from how much it typically is. It comes in a box. I was like, noob, like, let's just buy it. I was like, I did zero research. I looked into nothing other than the fact that it is 50% alcohol.
I've seen good reviews.
Yeah, I'm excited to see. I'm not gonna lie, I did open it. I tried it.
I would.
I did it while I was hanging those pictures out in the
I haven't seen them.
front. Yeah, I finished out the gallery wall, or for
cool.
now. And then so I wasn't really paying attention because I was worrying about like balancing more and then trying to make things look not OCD. Not look bad because of my OCD. Shut up. That's okay, great. Yeah. So like I think I was making a good decision because I saw the price and how much it was marked off, because it was marked off like 30% or something like that. So I thought I was making a good deal, but when I saw you come in, I was like, all right, this is gonna be a good ass. But that's gonna be, we'll save that one for the last. Same with Red Breast, probably Green Spot. Maybe, I don't know. Those look exciting. The ones you don't have opened.
Yeah.
This one, I don't know. I'm gonna go on your list. My plan, because we don't have any real details about the bottles compared to how we normally are. My plan is we're gonna rate each one using your scoring.
1 through 5. Yeah.
Got to get my dump bucket.
Yeah, I don't know if I need one.
We're gonna send it.
All right.
Take it away, my guy.
So essentially, where I did research was just because we don't really hit on Irish whiskey, well, any other type of whiskey besides just American. I wanted to take a little bit of time to just kind of go over the history of Irish whiskey fairly quickly. So the story of whiskey in Ireland is as exciting as it is tragic. And that is one of the 3. Yeah, big ones. Yeah. So Irish independence, 2 world wars, and prohibition in America. And through all of this, Irish whiskey has stood the test of time. So, however, one of the biggest contributing factors to the struggles Irish whiskey has faced was their reluctancy to change. So the roots of Irish whiskey date back to the 12th century, when Irish monks first began distilling spirits from malted barley, and Dublin was central to the Irish conversion to Christianity. However, it all came to a crashing halt in 1534. So that is when the Protestant Reformation occurred. So England's Henry VIII declared a split from the Pope and established angelical. I can't even talk today.
Angelic. Isn't that because he wanted to get divorced from his wife or something? Yeah, like I think that's the history of it.
Yep.
So that's what the Church of England is basically, just Catholicism with divorce.
Yep. So in doing so, he disbanded all of Rome's monasteries of the British Empire, where it is estimated that 1 man in 50 was tenured to like a religious type of like position. So the move led to a lot of monks making a strange migration from the barricaded walls of the abbeys into the 16th century farm life. So beekeeping, tilling practices, plant cultivation began to flourish shortly after all of that. And the practice of making usquiba, the Irish Gaelic interpretation of water of life, that would soon become whiskey, became part of everyday life for the common folk. So then I have a little bit more to go. I know this is a lot.
No, but keep going.
Cool. But throughout the 15th and 16th centuries, whiskey spread like wildfire in Ireland, across the Channel to Scotland, and then down through England and Wales. It is believed that there were more than 8,000 illegal stills that were spread throughout Ireland at the start of the 1800s. And there were like supposedly just 94 licensed, like legal distilleries in 1845. So, I mean, 8,000 illegal, 94 legal. That's pretty crazy. And
I like those numbers.
Oh yeah. So this was the golden age of
poutine. Yeah, which I was about to ask for Leaf what the heck poutine is, but I think you're about to get into that.
Moonshine.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's rough barley moonshine that was the province of every farmer in the land. However, there was a plague, which I'm not pronouncing anything right. I got this. That's what I'm good at. How do you say this one? PHY. There's a plague.
Phylloxera.
Okay, that didn't sound good. I was really rooting for you. But there was a plague in the 1850s that essentially just withered away grape vines of France. It just essentially just wiped out wine and brandy production. And then Irish whiskey was considered the most satisfying substitute at that time.
I pronounced it wrong. It's called it's pronounced poutine or poutine. Poutine. It's not poutine. I put a hard T on it. I don't think there's a hard T. I think it more blends. It's poutine. It blends the T in the whatever. I'm doing like a hard thing, and it's more of a soft, smooth. I don't know.
Yeah, but essentially, Irish whiskey was the next best thing. When wine and brandy wasn't available, and it was initially outselling Scotch at that time, crazy. And then initially, whiskey was primarily considered a farm craft in Ireland. However, the central focus of distilling within Dublin made Irish whiskey a global powerhouse. So it is important to note, at one point in time, Ireland claimed roughly 60% of global export market for whiskey. However, throughout a 70-year period, they went from about 60% down to just 2%.
That seems like a dramatic shift.
And so in the beginning of the 20th century, there were roughly 150 Irish distilleries, so I'm assuming legal, and then it went down to just 3 distilleries. So that's Jameson, Powers, and Rowe. And so today, Irish whiskey is working its way to find its way back to its former state of dominance in the world of whiskey.
That's not gonna happen, dude.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
But that's
there has to be more than 3 now, right?
Oh,
there's definitely more than 3.
But there were only 3 at the start of the 21st century. So.
Okay, yeah, because Teeling, Redbreast, although Redbreast I think is made in Jameson, or it's made off of their stills.
What I'll say, so Bushmills, based in Northern Ireland.
Northern Ireland. I should do the rest of this in an Irish accent for no reason.
So they became a distillery in 1608, but they didn't start commercial distilling for about another 180 years.
Shedward, cheers.
So, and then Kilbeggan was founded in 1757.
Oh, okay.
So,
okay. Do you want to start drinking?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Did you start drinking Jameson?
Yeah, I've been drinking this entire time.
Sorry, I was running my mouth.
Yeah. Shut the hell up. How much is Jameson for a bottle? This is a liter
22.
bottle, though, right? Well, this feels big.
Yeah.
Feels big in my hands.
So the 750.
Oh, yeah, 1 liter.
22.
750, 22?
Mm-hmm. And so this is 40%. 40% malted and 60% unmalted barley. And Jameson is usually a blend of 50% barley malt and 50% column still whiskeys.
Okay.
I don't know, bro. I would just
I was like, I would assume that
weird.
They would just use everything on the column still, but not here nor there. Arch Distillers owns Redbreast, Jameson, Middleton, the Spots, Powers, and Canoop. Do you want to crack at that? Knapog?
No, I don't.
Canoopug? Yeah, that's a rough one. Irish Distillers. Oh, so is that like a big conglomerate, like Beam Centauri, basically?
Centauri, yeah.
Or what's the other one? Who owns Buffalo Trace? It is.
Well, there's Heaven Hill. They own.
No, Sazerac. Sazerac owns Buffalo Trace.
They own a bunch of stuff. Heaven Hill.
It's grain whiskey and single pot still whiskey. Okay. Yeah, I've never really gotten the biggest. Thank you, Sugar Kitty. I've never really gotten the biggest into Irish whiskey. Like it's never, for lack of better
It's
words, gotten me where I need to get going.
yeah, it's too smooth.
Yeah, it's
Is that me?
yeah,
I hope that
probably that's definitely not me. I don't like this thing called sounds.
yeah.
So
Neither do I.
yeah.
But you know, little hands grab my phone sometimes.
Oh yeah, and they turn it
Maybe
on
hit
and off.
buttons. Yeah.
It's owned by Pernod Ricard. Okay. Pernod Ricard, the man of the hour. Jameson. We can skip past this one pretty quickly because there's not much of an excitement on it.
No, yeah.
What are you? $23. It is
I'm a 3. I'm a
dumb easy.
I'm
like it is.
buy. It's if I'm gonna use it as so. I think this is also related to like a very like special memory for me, and that's probably like why I still enjoy Jameson's as much as I do. So I used to live up in St. Paul, Minnesota.
Yeah.
And they have like a huge festival every year. They like shut down some streets downtown St. Paul. And so I like went and they had like a leprechaun statue that they like chiseled out like a line.
Can you move a little bit more this way?
Sure.
You can move the mic.
Yeah, but they like chiseled like
sorry, I'm trying to put you into the frame.
A river, like, or I don't know, a hole down from like his pipe or something all the way down to his wahoo, and they just like poured Jameson down it, and you could catch it out the bottom. It was like super funny and just something fun to do. And so a bunch of my buddies we went, and we just had like we had fun with it, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
And so whenever I think about Jameson, though, I always think about
the memories.
Like, yeah, the memories of, you know, me and my buddies going like, you know, going downtown and like having a good time.
Yeah. This one, not super exciting for me, but I do like. Can you still call something a 3 even though you wouldn't ever put it in your bar? Like on your grading scale? Because like I wouldn't be against having this. Like I would buy a bottle for this. Like if my friend was like, "Hey, dude, I want like a sub $25 Irish whiskey to drink tonight," and I was like, "All right, dude, I'll pick one up at the store." Like I'm hard pressed to fight for anything other than Jameson in that category.
It doesn't have to be up on the shelf. Yeah. It can be in a cabinet.
But like I'm not necessarily going to buy it. It's not like a looking purpose. I don't.
Yeah.
You think I care?
No, this isn't in my shelf.
Yeah.
It's in a cabinet.
Yeah, because like it's hard to argue with it being a buy because it's not very complex, but it's sweet, it's easy, it's accessible, has a little bit of the graininess that I like in like the grain, like malt and stuff. I love that like grainy thing. I don't know how to describe that well. Get Powers Gold instead of Jameson. Yeah, I guess that's another one because I used to have a bottle of Powers Gold a long time ago before I killed it, and I never replaced it because it's just not my thing. But that was another one where it's like, with it being in that Irish category, I think it's a 3. But compared to some of my other 3s, even at the $25 mark, like it's like that's trash.
Yep.
Because I would much rather have a bourbon that's $20 that I think is a 3 over a Irish whiskey.
No. This is a separate. This is not compared to bourbons.
Gonna give it a 3.
Yeah,
I think it's a 3.
Irish is its own category tonight. We're not gonna.
Okay, well, I feel like we had to have that conversation before we move forward.
Yeah, I feel like we can't cross the threshold because Elijah Craig, in my
it's really hard to
cover anything in, like that we're gonna have tonight because now that's my taste.
So you've had all of these?
No.
Okay.
No.
Changes things.
Let me see.
What do you think is like the next step up from Jameson?
Oh,
like I want you
out of everything I brought.
I know the last one is going to be the Teeling that I got.
I haven't had that one.
But outside of that,
I've had everything else.
I don't know which direction to go.
Yeah. So we're gonna go here next. And here.
4-leaf whiskey, tipsy whiskey shenanigans. You're going to have to be a guest on my channel so I can get you some good Irish whiskey. I would love that. And I know Jordan would love it too, because he loves a lot of the lower proof stuff. And if you can suggest good Irish whiskey, I mean, I'm pretty poor, so I'm not gonna go out and buy it, but you know.
I used to live next to an Irish pub up in Minnesota. And so I would walk there from my house, and So I used to do different flights all the time, and I became like good friends with the staff there. So I'd go drinking with them after work, after they got off work.
This is the next one.
Yeah, that's the next one. It's another screw.
This looks like Is this a Total Wine exclusive? It looks
like
I was like, I've seen this, and it looks like what I would think of when I see it.
But it's gotten like and it's not expensive. So this one here it's blended. It's a blended whiskey, and it estimated cost is about $20. It's 40%, so 80 proof, and the mash bill is undisclosed.
Okay.
So it's gonna be light.
By blended, is it NGS blended, or is it blended in the sense of it's a blend of different grains?
I think.
Like, is it neutral grain spirit?
I think it's
blended with real whiskey.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think. I don't. I mean, I don't know.
We're just guessing.
Yeah, we're guessing here.
Okay, Kevin. And what's the price point on this?
$20.
20. Okay, so it's another like cheap screw top. Type. Like it in theory like would compare to Jameson. Like it would be a competitor.
Better. I'm gonna like Jameson better. Yeah.
Ooh, that's metallic as hell.
It's not bad.
It's a blend of single pot still, single malts, and or single pot still. Okay. So there's no NGS though, because that's like the biggest thing when I think blended whiskey. Like if I see blended American whiskey nowadays, like my mind goes to, oh, there's some NGS in there. There's something bad. That's not great. Like, what's that one? Love that for us.
I didn't get on.
I think of like blending American whiskey with NGS because that's typically what we think of when we think about American blended whiskey, and that's where I live in is the American whiskey style. Where in Irish and stuff like blended doesn't necessarily mean the same thing in a way. Or I guess does American whiskey say blended on it?
I think some of them do.
Usually it's like small batch and stuff of that nature. Like that's a big, instead of blended, it's small batch or something.
Yeah, I don't think it says blended necessarily on the bottle itself. Well, this one does.
A blend?
This one does.
Yeah, finest blended.
Yeah, but I think a lot of American whiskey will say like on the back, or if you like do a little bit of research.
Okay. Sorry, single grain. Okay. Yes, it's sourced. I bet it's sourced from, or I guess it would say product of Ireland. So same rules don't apply. I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Well, yeah, because Irish whiskey.
This one smells
like rubbing alcohol.
Yeah, there's nothing on the nose. But like maybe
it's like a
hint
little
of vanilla, and then it goes straight up into like smelling a stainless steel pot, like a brand new stainless steel pot.
It's a $20 whiskey, but it's not bad. It's not.
I think I like the palate better than the Jameson palate.
Really? No, I feel like I have to do a side by side, but that's probably gonna have to wait till later. Because otherwise, I'm gonna be.
Do you want to share glasses?
I mean,
right now there's only Jameson in there.
Okay, works for me. Yeah, that's too grainy, I think. And then this one is like a little, I think, like florally almost.
Oh yeah, that's grainier. That's very interesting. Oh, like the Irish version of MGP or West Cork Distillers. Okay. I like the nose better on Jameson. I like the palate better on this Kavanaugh. Or why did I say it like that? It's just Kavanaugh. I just assumed it was going to have some weird, like, posh attitude. So then I just kind of messed it all up.
It was great. I'm a huge fan.
Can we look over his book? It seems like
no, it looks good.
Nope. Oh, my OCD is killing me, dog.
No, bro. It's good. It's good. I'm just getting ready for the next one.
There we go. I think we look much better now.
And we're doing Irish tonight. did not have an Irish accent. All right.
Okay. All right. I think I'm gonna have to give that a 3 as well. Like it's in the borderline the exact same category as Jameson, where it is just something I'd bring this to a party.
Really? It's a fun one. It's
like
something. Yeah.
I mean, this wouldn't be my first choice or my like top 100.
Mm-hmm.
But like if say I was at a party and someone pulled this out, just like Jameson, I'm not gonna be like, oh, get that trash out of here.
Mm-hmm.
But like if someone pulls out, I'm trying to think of a bottle where I'd be like, ugh.
Oh, I can name a couple.
Think of one.
The old Riviera.
Oh yeah, Redneck Riviera. You see,
Redneck Riviera,
that's what I'm talking about. That's a poor blended whiskey because there's NGS in that and real whiskey.
Yeah.
So that's like.
I got us halfway there. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, clutch at the end.
You said Riviera, and I was like, I got you.
All right, the next one.
Okay. Dunville's. Yeah, I'm gonna dump this.
And I've been drinking quite a bit of that. I don't know what it was. I just got on like a little kick for that.
This
like,
is a lighter.
Yeah, for
like that.
Probably a week. I just kind of drank that.
Modern blend of hostile malting grain whiskeys. Confident, uncompromising, full of character like the city of its birth. Product of Ireland, distillers blend it in bottles. The spirit of Belfast. I feel like when someone says the spirit of Belfast, I just want to drink this out of the bottle.
Dude, go for it. I think for me, wait, I already put that one in. I think I remember this having like a little bit of like a peated taste.
I mean, it is light as hell. So it wouldn't surprise me if this is peated. I mean, what is it? Sláinte? Is that Irish?
No, that's Celtic.
Sláinte.
That works for me.
Ooh. It has a smoky characteristic. I don't know if I'm looking for it.
Yeah, it has it,
but
like,
it's a little
the
smokier on the back end. Yeah. Sláinte, yeah. I know Kampai is Japanese. That's about it. And Cheers is American. Yep.
Sláinte? Why?
Sláinte.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, it's Irish. Yeah, I'm probably pronouncing it wrong as hell.
It's okay. Whenever we do a collab, though, we'll get educated.
Stacy will. She'll let me know.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just the dumb American. Don't worry about me, none. Oh
yeah. I think it's a little peated.
Yeah. When I went to Japan, my older sister was like, aren't you worried you don't want to look like that dumb American? I was like, why would I pretend to be something that I'm not?
I know my place in this world.
I was like, I know who I am. I'm not in denial. I see me. This makes me want to, speaking of this bottle, this makes me want to watch the Peaky Blinders again for some reason.
Oh yeah. Yep.
I love
we'll be there next
show.
Oh yeah, so this one here is
said it right.
Oh, yay!
My dad.
You don't know me. So this is
here we go.
$23.
Oh, this is only $23. Mm-hmm. I think this is my favorite so far. This one has the most going on.
Yeah.
The nose has a lot more vanilla, that cussery thing. There's not really that weird metallic-y thing going on.
Mm-hmm.
This is only $23.
Yeah.
This might be a bottle I pick up.
You see that?
Yeah, that's
why.
I actually like this. I think this is so far out of like all of the we'll call it sub $30 Irish whiskeys. I'm liking this one.
I had a bad hangover with this one though.
1808 is lightly peated. This is the 1808.
Yep.
That's probably why I like it. Yeah, it's like it has that nice vanilla, little hint of smoke. Again, not sure if I'm looking for it or if it's there, but so far it's nice, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very lightly peated. I have a lot of Scotch. I'm not a big peated guy.
Nice.
I think this has like the right amount without crossing the threshold of you being like it's peated. No. This is like it's like a little smoke.
It's not the most exciting, but again, it's a $23 Irish whiskey. Like it is slightly sweet, slightly floral, a little punch of peatiness on the back end, and then it's gone.
Yeah, I like it.
But it is 40%. If I was trying to get someone into, we'll call them foreign whiskeys, I think this would be a really, really good note because can see you pivoting into Scotch with this.
Oh yeah, that's a great point. Yeah,
Without, kind of compromising people initially, because Scotch is a big ask for a lot of people. So I feel like, because from here we can pivot into some sherry finished Scotches or maybe some peated finished Scotches. So I feel like this is really good for foreign whiskeys.
we'll have a Scotch night. I'll bring over.
But yeah, you see what I'm saying?
Like, yeah, I'm totally with
that
you.
one. I'm
totally
a what's a 4?
That is you'd bite at a bar.
Dude, I might 5.
Yeah,
I think this is exciting. Yeah,
cool,
I mean,
cool.
I don't know if I would tell someone about it, but like, I'm gonna buy this bottle.
Cool.
I actually do really like. Again, I see it as is this going to be a bottle I'm personally going to be drinking? No, it's a $23 bottle of Scotch. I'm not going to drink it a lot.
Irish whiskey.
Sorry, you know what I meant. But like, I see a purpose for this in my bar, and that makes me want to buy it.
Cool. I like that. That's fun.
Oh shit! I need to write down yours. So, what are you on this one?
I mean, I'm a 4. I drink this out. I'm not going to call anyone about it, but if you want to make it a 5 just to round it out for you, that'd be great. But I'm a 4.
No. Yeah, 6. That makes this so glad we didn't both give it 3s because then it would 666. That's not a good omen.
Oh, that'd be bad.
That's bad.
That's bad.
Oh heavens, no, that's no good. Oh no. I like that one. I'm gonna finish this. I like the fact that it's not colored. Like that's my biggest thing. I always get like kind of uncomfortable when I see whiskey this light, but then I also remember it's like, hey, they're being authentic with it. So no complaints here.
Where do we go from here?
Where did we go to get here in the first place, man? It's a weird thought. Think about it, man. Hanging, yeah, you would like this hanging. 3 Crowns is a super peaty one. I'd have to check those out. Hanging, do you want to come by and bring some over? Just saying.
Hang on, I'll leave my bottle here. You can just come over. I
think there is also a 3 Crowns sherry finish. Ooh, I like the idea of that. There is a peated 3 Crowns and a non-peated 3 Crowns. Oh, see, 4 Leaf coming. 4 Leaf. I'm so thankful you're here because you're just dropping knowledge.
Me too.
So much. Since Jordan's been on, I haven't felt like we'll call it a dumbass, because everything we've covered is in my wheelhouse, or you have the knowledge. But like, I feel so out over my skis right now, and I love it. Like it reminds me of the good old days. Back when I would be like last minute, like I would come up with the ideas for these live streams like a few hours before I would do them, and then I would just wing it.
Oh yeah, so Bushmills.
Bushmills next.
Are we Bushmilling it up?
Sark 12 blended is awesome for around 27 in the blended world. All right, I'll have to check them out. Bushmills Prohibition. Speaking of, that's why
that's me.
That checks. I'm an idiot. All right.
Yeah,
I love that slight peatiness on the
I know,
back
isn't
end.
it fun?
I don't know if it masks the metalliciness I get off of a lot of cheap Irish whiskeys because it usually is also in the back end as well. But whatever it does, it works for me. I like that.
Yeah, it's a solid go for sure.
I just forget we're drinking 9 whiskeys. Man.
Oh, did I tell you I didn't eat dinner? I didn't have time.
Yeah, I know. You showed up late as heck.
Yeah. Well, because my Uber took like 30 minutes to get to me.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
So I was like, I was going to order pizza at your place, and then
working.
It wouldn't be until I got here. And I was like, never mind. That's why I asked what the name was.
We can walk to El Jefe after this. Let's get some sushi.
Yeah.
Less sherry, more bourbon, higher ABV. By order.
Oh, salute. I feel very excited for this one.
Yeah,
Ooh.
no worries. I was like writing an essay. I'm still like halfway through an essay. Love being back in school.
Doing your something fun.
No,
My like one flex about my entire like time at college.
no,
No, okay. I'll tell you later when you don't.
no,
when
no.
you-
I'm just
when
kidding.
you're
What
ready.
were you saying?
So University of Iowa is where I went to school, and it's known for its writing program.
Yeah.
I got an A+ in their creative writing.
Oh, they're having us look back. So right now I'm writing an essay about looking back at my career as a writer. And I was like, when I look back at my career as a writer, I am dyslexic and I never gave a shit. And I'm being entirely authentic in my paper. I am writing that down. They're like, think about your writing process. I didn't have a process. I just wrote enough to pass. Like that. You want honesty here. You want real reflection. This is called authenticity.
Oh, I agree with
I
you
have
there.
no
Hangman.
idea how they're going to grade my paper because I feel like it's going to be very different than everyone else's. But also, I'm the only person in my course who isn't 17, 18-year-old, blue-haired, blah, 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 blah. So I'm in a very different category.
Dude, I'm getting fruity notes on this. I don't know if
I
it's.
didn't even look in the nose. Oh, man, that is... God damn.
I
This
know.
is a whole nother category above everything we've been drinking. Oh, man.
This isn't expensive either. What
That
is
has
this?
oak?
28 bucks.
Hello, oak. This is $28.
Mhm.
That's not bad.
No.
That's not bad at all.
And I almost bought a couple online that were 23 bucks, but shipping
Great
was 20
bottle.
bucks. So I was like,
Yeah, I've had this bottle before. I reviewed it, I think.
But it's only
didn't
because I
mind it.
watched the Peaky Blinders that I bought it, and then I was like, hot damn Shazam, I'm on board.
Yeah, this
You know?
is Irish is nice.
I
for
think
the
I did that in
spring.
a night, and I think I haven't touched it since.
Okay,
Because
that's a lot.
yeah,
That's a lot
Yeah.
of damage for one person in one night, dude. 4-leaf whiskey. Would you recommend to start with Duville's 10-year? Yeah, that's how I feel hanging about like Green Spot. Green Spot is we're gonna get into it, but this is like my go-to Irish whiskey for or just we'll call it summer whiskey. Because this is just dang crushable. Has a lot of good notes going on.
We'll talk about it a little bit.
Yeah, we'll talk about it
I'll
more.
leave. I'll leave.
You got notes.
No, no, none of that.
I like this, dude.
Me too. Yeah, it's a solid one. 28 bucks. So yeah, so far we've only been sticking between the $20 to $30 range pretty much.
Yeah.
And I haven't been like upset by any of the bottles that we've had so far. But to your point, you're used to the higher proof. And like I think Hangen brought up a great point. This is more so of like, like the spring, summer type of whiskeys. It's lighter.
I don't know if this one fits into that though.
Really? Well, what's the proof on it?
It's
46.
higher proof, 46.
Yeah.
But like what I'm saying about that is I think this has a little bit more complex compared to the rest.
Oh,
like it is.
It's
It has oak.
an
Like the
tier.
whole flavor tier has jumped up quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is a 4 for me.
Yeah, I'm with you. I would happily buy this if I'm out. Yeah, I wouldn't think twice.
I think this has a lot more going on. I would happily have this in my bar. I'd happily show people. The main reason I think I'm giving the Dunvilles precedence over that is because I think, like what I said, I see the potential for the Dunvilles or whatever that's pronounced in like an experience.
It's a gateway.
Yeah. Like I'm viewing that as a gateway where it's this is kind of complex. Like I don't think this is a gateway whiskey. I think this is
I feel
solid
like I'd give this
Irish.
to someone that drinks American whiskey. I'd be like, hey, check out this Irish whiskey with this, if you're used to American.
But that's someone who drinks American whiskey. Like, I guess this would be like a good entry level whiskey, but I don't necessarily see it in the same realm of like, be like, hey, let's try to get you in the Scotch.
Yeah, I'm with you.
But
yeah,
we're going to check out some Irish whiskey first, get you acclimated to whiskey, and then we're going to transition here.
Oh, wow. You're not blacklisted now. You've been pronouncing it correctly.
God, I'm so freaking good.
I know.
My God. P.S. Costco has green spot for $42 right now.
Stop.
Which Costco hanging?
Yeah.
Let us know.
Just tell us.
I
Do you have a
should see-
Costco membership? I do.
Hell yeah, I do.
Okay. Cool.
My
Oh, yeah,
company,
yeah,
my
'cause you got-
company pays for
You
it.
got me a gift. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah,
That's very nice.
Alexis also has a Sam's Club
That I did not know.
membership.
I think my
So
parents
if
have
you
one.
need it, I
but,
can get her to.
whenever we have a family barbecue,
Okay.
we'll go get
Bushmills, but not
brisket or something from there.
Oh, Costco. No, Costco's meat's much better than Sam's Club.
Sounds good to me.
Alexis, again, she gets real particular about it.
She's welcome to come.
Yeah.
I'll get up with her at
You
2
pronounce
a.m.
those
We'll hang out together.
Prohibition is a good one for bourbon drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I think this is a good one. I do see more, we'll call it, potential for the one we had previous to this, though.
Yeah.
Just because, again, I can see it as the start, the pregame to an exciting flight of discovery.
Oh, yeah, and Priest. Dude, I was there today. Not at the Costco, but
No,
I went and got my car work done. Over at Nissan.
Nissan. Elegant Priest. Well,
I'll be there tomorrow.
yeah.
Or if you go.
Oh, I'm not gonna have time. So I got to finish
I'll
my
try to
essay
go-
and then
Try to go tomorrow
I'm
night.
working at the distillery on Friday. Then I have my run on Saturday, and then I'm meeting some
And then
friends
you
on
get fat
Sunday.
and happy after that.
No, nope.
Oh,
Fat
yeah.
and happiness, not in my cards.
Oh, that's me. All good. All right.
Yeah,
so
I like
we
this.
just
I think
finished-
so far, even though I gave this a lesser score, I think this is the best whiskey we've had so far. Prohibition recipe.
Okay, but all I can say is I think they're gonna get better.
Hell yeah, I'm here for this.
So
Piper Jean Sancha. Cheers. Nice to see you, man. All right. They're going to get better. What are we
Okay,
getting into?
so this
Fresh crack.
was
Here,
but-
I'm going to pop that cork.
I believe you. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
So this is
Turned into an ASMR. Wait,
bottle.
pause. Oh, I was kind of hoping it. Wait. That was a weak ass cork pop.
Hey, you know what? It did its best. Okay, everyone, it did its best. Don't worry, we have another one. There you
I'm
go.
trying to like force it to.
Oh my gosh. Well, so much for this being a family
Demonetized.
friendly.
At 0 points, have we ever been family friendly? Is that empty?
Yeah.
I can't tell.
So
Not
this
empty now.
is what Shots Box. I think was this one. Holy,
You don't have to drive home.
you're right.
You're Ubering. What did you do to
You
you?
were like for you, and then for me, it was like here's half the bottle.
Don't worry about it, none,
This
dog.
is a legit pour. This is a
That's,
wait, what's
that's
that,
a port. Oh man, I just got whiskey all over my
yeah, you got it all over the table.
my mouse. My mice is moist.
Your mic is-
It's okay. That'll dry. Oh,
There's
God.
alcohol in it, so that'll help. So this is the product of a Shots Box subscription that I had.
Ooh, this smells good.
Yeah. And so with that being said, this was a clear winner for us. So I think I did 6. So I did a full year subscription for them. So I got 6 different boxes, and I think this one for me, it was the best one out of like probably 4 boxes that I had. So this was a pretty good winner.
Hey, this is double oaked. That one has a higher ABV. Clon. Oh, I'm gonna pronounce this. Oh, hey, it's an
Clonakilty.
award-winning too. It's Clonakilty.
I said Clonakilty,
Clonakilty.
but I don't know.
I'm pronouncing it right.
Hey, we have a friend here, 4-leaf whiskey. Eh?
Clonakilty. For some reason, I'm gonna say Clonakitty. I see the K and the I, and I'm like kitty. What's the price on this bad boy again?
About $50.
$50. Okay. Yeah, it smells like we've definitely moved up a category. Like from what we have been drinking.
Clonakilty.
No, that's Clonakitty.
Oh no!
Oh no! I just wanted to be Clonakitty so bad. I convinced my mind in the small text reading it that it's Clonakitty. Oh man, it's
But I
just a
feel like-
little kitty with like whatever a Quan is. It's maybe a Tron kitty. We're gonna workshop that.
I think we're gonna have a mascot for the channel real soon. I feel like I can already taste the difference in, I guess, quality. I don't know. For me, I feel like this is just like smoother.
This is much better. It's way fruitier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so dumb. I recently spent $15 on that patch. That's a cat with a cowboy hat and it says Meowdy for no reason. I saw it on Amazon and I was ordering some stuff to treat like the yard so it stopped smelling like dog pee as much. And which it did work, thankfully. I'm gonna treat it again. But I added that to the order simply just because I was like, dude, I have to buy this. Why? Spend $15 on that? I don't know, but it's funny as hell. I want to get a tattoo of it now.
Done with this pour.
Kill it, dude.
Well, the problem is,
I knew Four Leaf would be here when things got too Irish. LOL. I was about to say some messed up stuff. I was like, oh, is that when the
Okay. Anyways, let me grab the details for the next one. What is the next one? Oh, this one. I'm very excited for that one. No, that's not it.
Small batch rye.
Okay, I cannot tell you. Okay, whoa. We got to finish this one. You focus on this one. I'm doing
This is
Lord's
amazing.
work over
I
here.
really like this compared to everything we've been drinking, given it is double the price of everything we have been drinking. But it's there's so much going on comparatively. Like it's fruity, sweet, has that nice grainy maltiness, maybe even a little bit of like a little cocoa nib going on.
This is why you're here.
Yeah. Mid palate cocoa nibs. There's nice oak in there. Like this is a solid whiskey. Like even outside of the Irish category, I'm kind of happy to pay $45-$50 for this. Like this would be an Irish whiskey I would be proud to have on my shelf.
Yeah.
Like this fits with these two in my mind.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's fun.
It's a 3 because that's kind of how those are for me. It's a 3.
I'm good. No complaints here.
Which kind of puts it on par with the same grade as Jameson, but like
No. It's all about price point.
yeah, Jameson's also 2.5 times cheaper.
I'm not gonna contribute to your grog, but I will.
Are you gonna kill that?
Yes, I am. Do you see
You're
what
killing
Do
that?
you see what it says on my shirt?
Marines?
There you go. All day, every day, baby.
Whatever you say, dog. Do you want some crayons to wash that down?
For the love of God, I need something to eat.
It's like it will drunkenly saunter. Dude, I'm working at 4:30 a.m. now.
Wow.
I know. I'm not very.
You want to know
pro
my
of
work
that.
schedule today?
What? You probably got up super late, didn't you? You asshole.
8:45 to 4.
Well, I'm also getting off at 1:30 now.
8:45 to 4. That's almost 9 to 4.
Seems like a pretty good schedule.
Yeah.
It's definitely better than mine. Drinking some Jameson Black Label right now. Nice. I like that Jameson.
I haven't had Black Label.
It's like a oakier version of Jameson. It's like Jameson, but with a little bit more complexity. That used to be.
Last one had a little bit of heat.
That used to be my fancy bougie bottle to go with. Like that's my whenever anyone in my family
Jameson
or
Black.
my friend's family pass away, I buy a Jameson Black Barrel
Now?
and I kill it. Even now. I mean, it's tradition. You don't fuck with tradition. That's the only F word we're using tonight. But you know what I mean? Like
well,
it's
the only F word you're using.
Yes. Yes. No. So when I was of an age of
Oh, wow.
ill repute.
Okay, Anthony. What? Oh, that's a statement. That's a statement.
Here, let me finish my story and then we'll get into whatever he said.
Okay.
When I was an age of ill repute, it was a few months under age. My grandma passed away So I was like 20 and some change. My grandma passed away, and then my friend Alec, who I'm surprised you haven't met yet.
I have met him
you
multiple times. Yes.
when?
At the distillery.
Oh, that would track. But I'm sorry. I'm an idiot.
We're just living over here. I don't know.
But either which way, like when my grandma passed away, he bought a bottle of that and we killed it that night. And then now ever since then, like anytime like anybody in my family passes away or anyone in his family or it's a tradition. If one of your parents passed away or family members passed away,
thanks.
I'm coming over with a bottle of Jameson Black Bar. It's not something I love doing, obviously, but it's
until then.
It's something you have
it might
to
be
do.
30 years, but we'll.
It's a tradition, man. It is. You get real drunk drinking a lot of Jameson Black Barrel, and you talk about things because I don't care what it is. It's the Basil Hayden's of Irish.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
correct.
4 Leaf Whiskey bought 2 bottles from Ireland, as in they have to be shipped.
Is in recharred bourbon casks. Yeah, there we go. Recharred bourbon casks. There's nothing wrong with Basil Hayden's, in my opinion. Anthony.
That's what I was talking about.
You lying?
Hey, we only get a couple.
Yeah,
we're done.
No, I mean your opinions are your
so
opinions.
I don't mind.
Those.
I really like the
okay.
toast, but then I had Basil Hayden's toast against a bunch of other toast last week.
That really changed your perspective.
It hurts. Is what it did, because I spent like $50.
What was
like 47?
What was that one that was porty as hell? The port one, the one that's blended with a little bit of port.
Oh, the dark rye.
Yeah, the dark rye. That was the only one I actually enjoyed.
I didn't like that one at all. I thought it was too syrupy.
Yeah, but it's still like it has its flaws. But that was the one like I actually enjoyed the flavor profile of it.
No.
But again, I didn't really like it as a whiskey.
No.
Yes. They will ship whiskey to certain states from Ireland.
I know.
That's
I struggle
awesome.
with that. There's like
export tax, import tax.
Yeah. But I mean, they have to pay certain.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I was like, I'm a little.
Can I tell you a secret?
Carry on. What?
Most of these are around 40%. See, you can enjoy. We all know, but you also claim you're a self-proclaimed proof whore.
I do enjoy proof more than non-proof.
I know,
but
all I'm saying is,
I like this one.
Is these are. This one's a little bit higher.
If we're being honest, things got exciting once we got past like 40.
Can I tell you a secret? They're gonna get better. Are you ready for this next one? Here we go, ladies and gents. All right.
It ain't cheap.
It ain't cheap.
Look, 4 Leaf. It's one of those things where you pay for what you want.
Now, I'll say this. This bottle may be listed
as a pack of lies. Sorry.
You're not my dad.
It's very scary.
So this bottle is listed.
Chemicals in the water.
Estimated cost. Okay, Flint, Michigan. So this estimated cost is $35. But
that being said, if I'm going to be honest with you,
if I'm good,
sorry, I had to throw that in there.
To be honest,
with you.
It's good luck finding it. First off, and second off, this is amazing. Okay, thank you. I've had this bottle since 2017 at least.
And you still haven't opened it?
I have not, because
I've been waiting. Incredibly special.
I've been waiting for you, Steve.
Wait.
I'm waiting for you. Thank you. Yes.
That was good. That was much better.
I
don't know if it translated, but that was much better.
I'm gonna listen to that over and over and over again.
Be gentle with this.
Yeah. So this is like one of my.
So this is only $35, but we'll call it "quote unquote" allocated.
Good luck is what I'll say.
Like you got to hunt for this.
So I went to a. Can you just set that on the floor? That way it can't fall. Thank you. So I went to a specific event. So I was a club member of a specific liquor store, and once a month they held an event where they would have representatives from certain distilleries show up and talk about their they would talk about their
This is very
different
different.
offerings. Bro, I am telling you, never
It's a
have.
rye though.
Do you want to know why I haven't enjoyed this bottle? It's because I've been scared that once I open it, I will destroy it.
It's okay. You could just keep it here.
Thanks, bro. Also, I
probably
need
won't
to
drink
look through my cabinet and see what I want to try from my stash that I've left here.
Did you not take?
No, I don't think I have everything yet. But I'm also gonna bring a couple of bottles.
Your Evan Williams,
Yeah.
but that's because I haven't tried it, and I want to.
Okay. But what I'll say is I have a couple more for you to try. So I'll bring those over next time when my backpack's a little less heavy. So I guess I have hands too. That's no excuse. Yeah.
Huh. This is very different.
So what I'll say right off the bat with this bottle is it's unlike any other Irish whiskey I've ever had in my entire life.
This is malted rye.
Yeah. So
you don't have enough room in your thing. I was like, I mean, we can try those next. But those Stonning Danish whiskeys, those are malts. They're malted rye. They're so interesting. They remind me of this. Yeah. That one, and I have one that's finished in vermouth behind it. The vermouth one's incredible.
No, I don't like vermouth.
Grab that shit.
I don't like vermouth.
That one. I mean, really cool art.
They're
real expensive. I didn't pay for them. They
cool.
sent them to me.
It's cool. But I'll say vermouth, I hate Manhattans. Where I think the value lies is old fashions. What?
Sorry, can you repeat that? Sorry,
I hate Manhattans.
Yes.
Love old fashions.
But you love old fashions?
Yes.
Well, yeah, that's just the vermouth then.
Yeah, I hate
them. Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. Anyways,
you might like it.
Okay, we'll try that at the very, very end because 9 whiskey bottles aren't enough.
99 bottles. Take oh my god, should we do that one live stream where it's like
I will.
So this would need to be like probably like 20, 30 live streams in the making.
30?
That was maybe.
Will my liver last?
We should do one live stream where we try to drink one bottle from every single shelf. I was gonna do so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So it'd be 20 drinks. I think we could do it. We just need to be very tactile.
So are you pouring or am I? Because this last
the
one
before that
was a little unhealthy.
I was feeling a little
I
playful.
feel like my doctor would be like, shame, shame, shame.
Your doctor also shoves a finger up your butt.
Okay, but that's my request. Okay, so you can't blame it on them.
Poor Lost Monarch. Love Lost Monarch though. Lost Monarch
is that the butterfly one?
Lost Monarch? No. Lost Monarch is that one right there. The blue one next to the Oregon Spirit, the Redwood Empire.
Oh.
It's a burr rye. If you haven't had it before, that's on the to-do list.
It's not happening tonight, bro.
No. We'll have to do a Redwood Empire live stream. Hey,
sounds good.
If anyone has any like the bougie Redwood Empire bottles, I would appreciate some samples so we can make a live stream out of it because I don't have any of the bougie ones. Hit me up via email. I would appreciate it. And 4-leaf, hit me up via email. I'll look at it tomorrow when I'm sober. Because I'm pretty sure both me and Jordan would love to be on your channel. I'll for sure go on it though. Jordan may not. He has responsibilities. I mean, I'm just being honest. If she's like, hey, I need you here. I
have one night a week where I'm allowed out, and it can't be Tuesday, but I can work around Tuesday. So I just need to know in advance.
Yeah, I'm far more free. I don't love you. I'm just kidding. I like this one. This is just so different from everything else, so it's really hard to compare. But I think this is really good. It's for sure 3, but I'm leaning maybe even a 4 on this one because I think this is really
What am I drinking?
There's a lot of
again?
complex. Holy sh!
Bro, I'm in the weeds over here. I'm working through spreadsheets and stuff.
Kill Bagan.
Oh yeah.
Kill
Yes.
Bagans.
I am a 5. I will call everyone
Oh,
and their
really?
mother about this. Yes.
I'm a
I've been
4.
holding off till 2017 to
I-
open this bottle, Steven. If you don't put a 5, we are done being friends.
I'm gonna level with you.
I'm gonna level with you. I don't like this.
It's a 4 in my book. I think it's fun and it's exciting, but
Have fun with research.
$35. I mean, it's good. I don't know
Okay.
if I'm gonna go out of my way to write people. Honestly, dude, you know what I'm
For
gonna do?
Irish whiskey, though, you cannot compare this to American. This is Irish whiskey. They have done something, in my opinion, like 4-leaf. Like, please.
I did adjust my rating of Dunvilles to a 4 instead of a 5, though, because like I'm thinking about it. Am I gonna write anybody about the Dunvilles? No, I'm not really gonna tell anyone. I just see more of a value of it. Same with this one. I think this is really, really good. I don't necessarily know that this is blowing my mind where I want to write someone home about it because I already have the Stonnings, and the Stonnings are very similar. Even those are expensive as hell. Even I also didn't pay for those. But like this bottle it's good, it's fun, it's interesting. But I don't think it's a ridiculously insane value. 86 proof. Like it's nice, but if it's hard to find, like why am I going to call you up and be like, bro, you got to get this bottle that's impossible to find?
It's Irish whiskey. That's rye. 30%. It's like a unicorn, in my opinion.
I know it's a unicorn, but why am I going to tell you to go hunt it and find it? Because I don't believe in hunting unicorns.
Well, I do.
I know you do,
It's
but
fun.
like I haven't cared about anything because there's plenty of great stuff that sits on the shelves, like this Teeling box that I just magically happenstanced ran into. Powers Rise similar, and I bet that shit sits on the freaking shelves. We're getting a little heated.
I would like to try it.
I
haven't had power.
But no, like that's the reason I'm giving a 4 instead of a 5. I just don't see myself telling you about it.
I'll just ignore.
I know you're taking that one personal, apparently.
I've been waiting to open it for what's 2017, 2024, 7 years. I've had that in my collection for 7 years.
That's wild. But also, like, okay, let's sit here and pause.
That's wild.
I want a thought experiment. Over 7 years, you haven't opened it up. Every bottle in my collection has been opened at some point. That doesn't mean I've drinking from them constantly, but I would argue maybe you didn't open it up not because it wasn't limited, but because it's limited, but it's not that exciting of a limited. Because look at it like this. Every time I've gone over, we've opened up $400 bottles together to drink from. Like we have spent it. If it was that good of a limited, we would have opened it by now. Like it is a mid as hell limited.
What I'll say is,
You know I'm right.
You're right. What I'll say is, as far as Irish goes, this is in a total different category, and like I would highly encourage anyone.
That is good though. I like it.
Yeah,
it is good. I'm not arguing that.
I would encourage anyone who's interested in trying Irish whiskey, who's especially interested in American whiskey, to give this a shot.
Anthony, I completely agree. Yeah, there's a nice like apple note on the front end of it, like a bright, crisp green apple, and then it floats into that like malty rye.
Anthony, way to come through. That was awesome. Thank you. Like seriously.
I wonder if this is easy to find. Oh my god, I'm gonna go out of my way to find this just because I want to like be like, dude, look at I found 8 of them today. It's like, dude, now you have 8 of these bottles. Well, I found 8 of them.
Shipping. Look at shipping.
I don't buy anything online. I just go to Total Wine or local liquor store. It's, okay. I just read Steven Thinks and I was like, oh hey, we about to throw hands, dude. I know where you sleep.
I did 20 what is that? 23andMe? I don't know.
Yeah, you found out your gender.
I did. My goodness, my wife is looking for it for years. There it is. We now have kids. Wow.
Yeah, you found out your.
I'm like,
why am I having a hard time thinking?
I'm very Irish, very Scottish, and the rest is pretty much English. So
I am.
I love whiskey. It's in my blood. Is all I got out of that entire analysis.
My two core things: German and Polish.
Oh,
I mean, my dad's dead, so I couldn't. I mean, I guess I could do the 23andMe, but like I kind of lean on what my dad told me his stuff was, which is Polish, and that's kind of what my dad's side of the family does for everything. And then my mom, she took the test, and it's mostly, German and a little bit of Irish and other things. But like, so basically,
sad.
What?
I was hoping that my father wasn't my father.
Oh yeah, we talked. I remember this story.
Yeah, and then I did the 23andMe, and I was like, "Damn, he's my dad."
Shucks.
I was hoping I was like a truck stop baby,
Oh my god!
So I'll take anything at this
Was
point.
my mother a lot lizard or what?
Yeah,
Jesus.
I'll take anything at this point.
Okay, sorry. Steven thinks he is at an Irish wedding. Fight in the parking lot. Oh, I got a lot of repressed rage. I'm ready to throw hands.
Is that how it goes?
Time. What?
A boom, boom. A firepower. Is that how it goes? Oh, you're in the army,
What?
so I guess
Sorry.
you make those sounds. I'm sorry.
Oh, Jesus.
We're no longer friends.
We're putting the hat backwards because that's where this is all going. Dude, I'm excited for those birria tacos.
I know.
We definitely got to make it quick though, because I got to
good?
get to bed before.
Oh my gosh, because you have to exercise.
Such an old lady.
Disgusting.
Yes. 7 years ago. That's why it was hard. That's why it's hard to find. Four-leaf, is it still hard to find, or was it hard to find? Sorry.
Oh, I got it. I don't think it was hard to find. I think it now probably
is hard to find. Okay. Oh, yeah. Probably because it was a limited release. Okay.
Although I'm down to hear whatever Four Leaf has to say, because I don't know.
Well, we're still hot on the topic. Try that Stawning. I'll drink it with you if you're too concerned about your K-Cals and stuff.
Gross.
It's still out, but not
this
as
is Danish
widespread.
whiskey.
Okay, yeah, it's Danish.
This is different.
I told you it's different categories, but it reminds me of it. Let's just pour it. It reminds me of it. Pour it. I'm gonna say Jordan pulls off the stash only without looking like a panel van on there. Yeah, he pulls out the stash way better than I have ever. Oh, you want me to pour?
Well, yeah, because I have the mic like right here, and maybe
because I've got the mic.
Yeah. See, hashtag privileged. All right, so hey, my bonus paid out today. I'll buy dinner. All right, yes. Or Friday last week. Yeah, Friday. Yeah, of course you did.
That's why I love having.
So we are on.
So I can
10?
spin it around.
We're on 10. Will this be?
Oh,
10?
we'll be drinking 10. We're drinking 11 because you're also going to try the. Because this is the standard one. We're going to dump this in here though, but then we're also going to kill this, so it doesn't really matter in the end of the day.
Yeah, that was different. That's what she said.
Oh no! Oh, that's very
bad.
different.
But it's different. It just. What is this?
It's rye. It's floor malted rye.
Right.
It's not gonna autofocus on you, so it's on my end right now.
Oh, it's on you.
Yeah. Because I move less because I know.
Well, I move
how things work. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm
technically challenged.
No, you're not technically challenged. You just don't care about cameras like I do, and like framing, and you just don't have the OCD that I do.
Did you know only 10% of the population, if not less, can move both eyebrows in the direction that they want?
Like I can move both mine up, but I don't know if I can move mine left. Oh, what? You can do that? Oh, that's impressive. Wait, here we go.
And I can also like wiggle my ears a little bit.
I'm trying so freaking hard, and one barely goes.
I can also wiggle my ears.
Oh, that's creepy.
My daughter loves that. It's super funny.
Here, dump that. We're gonna try the next
I'm not
one.
dumping
Okay, well
anything.
then dump it in your
Do you see my shirt?
pile.
I'm representing today.
What? Yeah, it's very different. I'm surprised because you know how when you drink something, sometimes you're like, oh, that reminds me so much of that bottle.
Yeah.
But then you try it and it doesn't work out.
Yeah.
That's what that was. Like that was hey, your bottle reminded me so much of that, and that's not a bad bottle
Tasted
per se.
more like beer.
Yeah,
compared to what I've already had. By the way, we have not done that beer live stream yet because
I forgot
it's
about that.
trash.
You brought it up
That's
after
why.
I forgot
You
about
want to
it.
know why?
You're an
Because it
idiot.
haunts my dreams. I
Yeah.
have nightmares about drinking beer again.
I think next live stream we are for sure doing that. 99 bottles of beer on the wall. We're doing every bottle of whiskey on the wall. I'll let you pick which bottles.
Oh, well, yeah.
But
because
every
they'll all be
single
good.
shelf we are drinking a bottle from, like even the top shelf, you can pick. I don't care which one. I would encourage it to be something you haven't tried before, though. That would be more enjoyable because I've tried every bottle here. Obviously,
I would not.
but
I would not try
yeah.
something twice if I could help it. I like this one way better. What is this?
This is one that's finished in vermouth. I think it's vermouth.
That's horrible. I hate it. It's disgusting.
Oh, yes, Spanish vermouth cast. But this is
I'm
fun and
honest.
exciting.
This is actually really good. I'm surprised.
Yeah, this is.
It's got like a little tang at the end.
Yeah, it's
I don't know
weird.
what it is.
It is weird.
Hang on, Steven, you got to do the thingy because
The same thing. Oh, the
Yeah.
track, the autofocus. Look at that. You see, that's another reason I want to buy that new camera because the
we'll
autofocus
be at 11
is
by the end of
ridiculous.
the night. Okay, if you do not appreciate the willingness that we have to put of the strain that we're willing to put our bodies through for your entertainment, I don't know what else there is. I don't know how else we can please you. Oh, thank you. The dogs are even barking as a salute to us.
I have a Polish rye that is not too shabby as well, and a German rye that is.
Piper John, send it, bro.
I
Let us know what bottles you got, and we'll see if we can find it. And or just reach out to Steven, and we'll see if we can go get some samples and send you a couple samples in return.
the Stanning's raw.
Also, we owe Dave. Dave,
dude, we do owe Dave. I forgot about that.
You tell us whatever you want out of tonight's tasting, and
yeah, I have a box. I have a box up there that is from the last time he sent us stuff that I meant to replace his stuff, and then it just got lost.
Dave, whatever you want, brother.
I got distracted. I'm sorry.
Say
Dave.
the word.
Yeah.
And hang in. Just show up, and neither of us can walk out that night, so it'll be intense.
I love Hagen's. Rye is amazing, unless it sucks.
It works 100% of the time.
90% of the
time. Yeah.
I do really, really like rye.
Are you ready for this next one? Okay.
All right, I'm gonna kill this stuff.
Okay,
This is good.
It's very upsetting that I like it, and
I forgot how much I really like that bottle. Like this, mid as hell. This is incredible. Oh, that is so interesting. What's the next bottle?
Redbreast.
Redbreast.
Is my photo okay? Also, my photo from Costco, like my Costco membership ID, is when I have the mullet, and it looks like Michael Scott.
You should see both of my my cat card and my PIV card. So like my and my DoD credentials, dude, those cards are rough.
Mine are like, bro, are you even real? It looks like maybe a Fortnite character. I don't even know.
I'm employed by, although ironically, like my DoD credentials
I just put them
are for the Army. Yeah, just throw them on that shelf where they belong. My DoD credentials, I have a week-old beard going on, which for me is not a lot of like hair, but like it's still like it's a little bit of a beard because
it's a week for me.
Week.
That's what she said. Oh no.
Still need a bottle of that Russian River Rye Redwood puts out. Ooh. Yeah, I again, anyone who has samples of some Redwood stuff that's like their premium stuff, not their like low proof stuff, hit me up because I would love to do like What am I trying to say?
A
Oh my
review
God.
of whatever you have.
A live stream. I've reviewed most of them. Oh my God, dude.
Do you want to, bro? So I
Toast
don't
it
have
already.
anything for the green spot, but I have something for the tea lean. Sounds like my
Okay.
wife. Could you stop that? It's like a squeaky wheel.
Hey, dude, the squeaky wheel gets the grease.
It
dog. I'm
does.
trying to get greased up, if you know what I mean.
After a couple of kids. Yeah.
Oh God.
I know. We're demonetized.
100%. We got demonetized last week too.
Did we? I believe
Yeah.
it.
Slancha.
So
Redbreast 12.
Wait. Did I post Redbreast?
Tastes like Redbreast 12.
I did. You wanna
Oh
click-
God,
click?
that's drastically different than everything.
It's very grainy. Very different in flavor compared to. It's very light. Very. I don't know. It's not my favorite.
I don't think I like this.
It's like basic B.
I would rather take the Clonakitty. What?
100%. 100%. Yeah.
Like that is. I mean, I'm gonna actually try to take this serious because I just shot it.
Do you want to
but-
hear a funny story about this bottle?
Yes.
Great. So
I regret saying yes.
So I have I'm like, okay, in the past, not currently, in the past, I've done multiple
Hard drugs.
hard drugs,
Just the hardest.
like, butthole surfer type stuff.
Ooh.
No, and and so as far as dude, I totally lost my train of thought. Butthole surfer.
I don't.
I was gone. I was like, I don't know what's happening.
You talked about being a butthole surfer, and then I just kind of zoned out.
Me too. Where's it going with that?
I have no idea. I have no
We were talking
context.
about
We were
before
talking about Redbreast 12, and you said,
Redbreast
"Do you
12.
want to hear
Oh,
a
yeah,
funny
yeah,
story?"
Funny story. Great. Thank you. So as far as the funny story goes, it was like my birthday, and I had not received my Redbreast 12 full bottle from the subscription package that I had from like the like tasting club that I was a part of at the time.
The shots box.
Yes, maybe, I don't know. Flaviar.
Flavia.
Yeah, Flaviar.
Yes.
And
That shitty one, that roll expensive one that gives you nothing.
I don't know. I found a lot through that one.
You were also in a phase where you could have found
What I'll say
anything anywhere.
is I do not regret my past decisions.
No.
I've grown as a whiskey connoisseur.
Consumer. Don't call yourself a connoisseur. You're not that
Connoisseur.
fancy.
Consumer.
You just consume.
Consumer.
You just consummate. You
And-
consummate the consumption.
and consumption. And all I'll say is like I feel like I've learned a lot through these subscriptions,
Mhm.
and now I'm doing my own subscriptions with my friends.
Now you're
because of
building
things that I've enjoyed in the past, and like things that I've read and researched on my own, blah 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 blah. But anyways, what they did was this bottle got
Redbreast 12?
lost. Yeah, it got lost in the mail.
Mhm.
And so then I emailed them and I was like, yo, bro, like I haven't gotten this thing yet. And then like I was supposed to go get it. So my birthday's in August. I was supposed to go get it in like April or something like that.
Mhm.
So then they resent the package. I got it in May. And then coincidentally, on my birthday, another package shows up with the bottle that got lost.
Oh.
And so I have another bottle of this that I'd never paid for.
So you have two Redbreast 12s.
Yes, I do. So like I have like a little happy feeling towards Redbreast 12 because it's breast and I got it for free.
You know, by a Redbreast, it's talking about a bird, right?
Do I care?
A breast is a breast.
Breast is a breast.
Say less, brother.
And the rest is the rest.
Do for Dale. God, I'm a
So
little drunk. I'm sorry.
One of my friends is like Motor T, And he says D for drive, and I'm like B for breast. You know, but win is a win. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. A win is a freaking win, dude.
a win is a
Holy
win.
heck.
Life's too short.
Oh man, I was about to be. I'm gonna be honest with you, dog. I'm not the biggest fan of this bottle.
No. This one, I would put it as a 2. Drink it if it's free.
I'm a 3 on this.
No.
For Irish, because it's $50, right?
6 or 55.
55, yeah. I'm still by. Like I like Redbreast 12 because it's a gold standard for Irish whiskey. That could be me thinking of it as a content creator, but I will constantly have a Redbreast 12 in my collection.
Do you have one?
Yeah, I got one down there. Look at that.
That's depressing. So what I'll say is I'll put it as a 2. I'll drink it if it's free at this point. I have 1 bottle opened, 1 bottle unopened, and I don't plan on buying another.
Wow, that's our lowest score of the night.
Well, you know, I typically
You
perform
see,
less as the
what
night
it
goes on.
has that everything else doesn't have is more oak. Like the oak is way more pronounced. I do think the Clonakitty, and I know I'm pronouncing that wrong. I'm just kind of sending it. Let's just move past that at this point. But I do think that is a much better bottle overall. Like that is a whiskey I would much more
Clonakilty?
prefer. Clonakitty?
Clonakilty?
Clonakilty?
Okay. Also, we need
Kilty.
to talk about those like horrible Hallmark films on Netflix.
You say horrible, I say completely enjoyable.
Dude, I love them.
Yes,
Like-
they're fantastic.
Like something
Who cares?
about like something in a castle. Have you ever seen that one on
No.
Netflix?
But like,
My
dude,
goodness,
Hallmark
sign me up.
rom-coms, especially during the holidays, like those Hallmark holiday
Sign
movies,
me
like
up.
I turn into a basic bitch.
I am all year round. I don't
Yeah, I
turn
know.
into one. That's my status.
I'm starting to become like a fancy bougie white woman or whatever you want to call
Stop. Come on over, girl.
it. On my sober days, I'm drinking those prebiotic sodas.
Ooh,
I have 1 a day to make sure I don't drink too many.
gotta keep the doctor away.
Yeah. I was like, that is something like Macy bought once, and I was like, bro, these slap. And I started doing those.
So I haven't messed Macy yet, but I regret it. I feel like I should have asked her if dinner was
No,
available
Macy's
tonight.
not going to be here tonight. Don't worry about it, dog.
All right, cool.
I shamed her for not seeing you. You're also going down from a higher proof back to 40. Yeah, like I think it's higher share finish than anything else. Also, yeah, I think this has a little bit going on. Like it's a gold standard, nice oak. I'll be honest, I didn't notice a sherry finish, but I'm also kind of toasted at this point, so it doesn't really matter.
3 sheets to the wind.
I'm 3 wins to the sheets, if you know what I mean.
Hot damn Shazam. Sounds like an easy win for me.
Oh, as you were.
As you were.
Carry on.
Carry on.
So, but I do think this has a purpose. Do I think the Clonakitty, again, I know I'm pronouncing that wrong, but I do think that is a more exciting bottle. And honestly, I want to buy that bottle. Actually, I feel like I should take a picture of it.
You will.
I don't know where my phone is. It doesn't
At the end.
matter.
It doesn't matter.
But I do think that is a better bottle than that. But the ratings agree with that because that, dude, honestly, man, I'm adjusting. I'm making that a 4 in my book. I'm turning that into a 7.
Cool with me.
Yeah, I'm a 4 on that Clonakitty because also I kind of like the idea of a Tron kitty. For some reason, I built it up in my head at this point. I can't not love it. Clonakitty. Or it's like Batman. I watched the new Batman, the one with Robert Pattinson again for the first time in the last
more like a detective. They tried to
like
change
2
the
weeks
overall
ago.
perception. Yeah,
I actually really liked the movie. I
Yeah,
saw
I
it
like it.
I've watched it twice now. The first time I watched it, I was like, man, that's just real dark. But I also wasn't like in a serious mood. I watched it this last weekend. Dude, I think that's a really good movie. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
they did
know
a
why
good-
people
yeah.
hate it. Like,
I don't.
I think
hate
he
it.
does
Yeah.
a great job as a Batman. It's dark, it's moody, the story's exciting. Like, is it slow paced? It's no Christian Bale, okay? It's no Christian Bale.
It's not meant to be.
no
He's more of a
Bane.
detective.
Yeah,
He's not like a muscle brute. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's more like a detective. They really wanted to call that out in that specific one.
They are.
Also, I apologize.
I just saw
This is
chat.
this
Look
is
at
the
this.
okay.
Moving past it.
That makes sense to me.
Quanakitty
Oh,
finishing
okay.
Catoctin Creek Rye cast.
Okay.
Whoa,
Bro, don't even Anthony.
Yeah.
I have something.
Tony.
Anthony.
I feel like he should go by Tony for short.
Like
Tony.
Hey, Tony.
Yeah.
Hey, a spicy meat butter.
Put a little spaghetti on it.
A little parmigiana. So, what I'll say is, I have no Italian in my blood, apparently. But what I'll say is, I have seen Sopranos.
I have seen The Godfather 3 times though.
Multiple times, every single one.
I do really like The Godfather.
Yeah.
It's a really great movie series.
Yes, it is. Great. Also, I have a bottle of Catoctin Creek.
Catoctin.
Whatever he said. Yep.
As a guy who should not be pronouncing anything. The dyslexic one of the group.
You've gotten several thumbs up.
Green spot? This is better than my breast 12.
I haven't said.
Oh, put the shit in your mouth, big boy.
But what I'll say, everyone does. But what I'll say is you really like that bottle. Have you done a review yet?
The Catoctin Rye?
Yeah, we did a review, but we never put it out.
It's back at your house.
Yeah, I'll bring it back. We will do it.
We could do a live review.
Deal.
I'm not going to produce a video. I'm trying to focus more on lists and stuff of that nature because I'm trying to create content that actually grows a channel for the first time in a long time. Because
rather than just like
reviews are just not exciting. And I used to do a review and a list, but now that I'm only doing one video a week, I want to focus on the videos that can grow the channel. Honestly, I find more excitement, me personally, creating a wild concept of a list than reviewing another whiskey.
Sure.
Because I don't know, at some point you're just like, man, I get notes of this, and that.
Yeah.
And it's
your time is limited.
Yeah. And also, a lot of the times when I film list videos, I don't have to do it when drinking, and that makes me more efficient with my time as a person. What?
My water's empty.
You're gonna die now.
I will die of dehydration. Hydrate or die.
Or diabetes.
Maybe I have been gaining weight. So what I will say is
Jesus. Oh, I was not ready for that. Okay. What were you saying?
I have diabetes.
I got the diabetes.
But what I will say is I do not have any notes for Green Spot. But what I will acknowledge is so like I previously said in this okay.
I don't know why I found that so funny. Medium-sized Tony. Big Anthony is because medium-sized Tony.
Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you, Four Leaf. Okay, so what I will say about Green Spot, so I used to live really close to a Irish pub, and so what I would do is I was a regular there. On my birthday, they provided me I'm buying that. I don't care how much it is.
You put it on the credit card. Yeah. Then it doesn't matter how much it is.
It does matter how much.
That's not real money
because I put it on. I pay off the full statement every month. But what I will say is,
no matter.
Don't matter.
The statement ain't real.
It is. But what I will say is as far as Green Spot goes, I had a bottle of Green Spot behind the bar. It was my go-to, like whenever I went into the bar. So like, it was. I would say it was more of a flashy thing whenever I went into the bar.
Some BD.
What's that?
BD.
BD.
Please tell me you know what BD is.
I do. BDJ. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
I'm just add Jordan to it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Also, I did not give myself that. Someone else did, like a lot of other people did. But what I will say,
Whatever you want to tell yourself, guy.
it's fine.
Come on, buddy. You got this.
Okay, I'm buying dinner tonight. So what I will say is that I went to wait, where we're going?
Why do you think I know where you're trying to tell this
know.
story to? I don't know your narratives, bro.
Catoctin. Yeah, that one. Medium, Anthony, Green Spot. Great. So yeah, I went to an Irish pub. I tried a bunch of different Irish whiskeys, and essentially you had to pay double to keep a bottle of whatever it was that you wanted behind the bar. So if the bottle cost $50 at the store, it cost you $100 to keep it behind the bottle with your name on it. What's
I will
the price
say, of Green Spot?
Yeah. So
what's the price?
What's
45?
the price?
50?
I do not remember off the top of my head. I think it's a decent amount, is what I will say. But I had a bottle of Green Spot behind the bar, and I've had green, yellow, blue. I have not had red yet. But out of all of them, yellow I would skip.
I like yellow. Given I also did not pay for yellow. I killed a bottle of yellow at my, I guess now we'll call it ex-situationship.
Oh, I love that. We're together still, so don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
We're together.
But yeah, my last situation I found myself in, her dad's ex-boyfriend, current boyfriend's house. He had a yellow spot, and I killed it with him. It was pretty enjoyable. It was a great moment. But yeah, I enjoyed that bottle. I think it was definitely better than Green Spot. I don't know where I would compare it to other things. I've had Blue Spot. Blue Spot's incredible.
Yeah.
Blue Spot's
I would probably go Blue Spot, Green Spot, then Yellow Spot.
Where are you with this though? Because I'm a solid 3. Where Redbreast, I'm like a weak 3. Green Spot, I'm a strong 3, maybe leaning into a 4. But I don't know if I'm.
Let's go 3-4.
You're gonna go 4 with it.
We'll go 3-4.
Yeah. Man, what is that? What's a 7?
That's 7. I mean, I've been in kindergarten years ago.
I've been on the thing.
Right. All right, then the last one. Okay, so I apologize again. I do not have anything for Green Spot, which is one of my beloved Irish whiskeys. But we do have stuff for this last bottle.
I am kind of a little disappointed with Redbreast 12. I do think
I'm very disappointed.
4-leaf did have a point. We went low proof to high proof, and we went back down to low proof.
I went from expectations.
Yeah, I think you let that run it. So I think we should have done Redbreast 12, Green Spot, and then we should have done the Clona Kitty and whatever the other one was.
I regret zero of it.
I regret nothing.
I regret nothing. All I have to say is for one, I hope that you pick up the overall box because I think it has a lot to offer. The bottle is standard.
Are you talking about this whiskey?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So I already put up something for that whiskey.
Oh.
Yeah, and you already clicked on it. So yeah, it's
empty your glass.
Oh,
I said empty your glass. Time now, buddy. Let's go. People are probably hating the fact that we haven't cleaned out these glasses.
Yeah, I would love a new glass. If I could I don't know, voice an opinion, I would love a new glass.
Shut up! You don't have any opinions. You're not authorized.
See what I mean?
I didn't tell you could have those.
See what I'm working with? I don't know. It's like a charitable fund. I don't know.
This house is a prison.
I feel like I'm married. Wait, I am.
Yep. I'm fortunately not.
I've talked to you about
for better or for worse.
A couple of things. What are you doing tomorrow?
The thing with
the courthouse is open. Don't worry, we're good.
Shut up. I am not trying to, unless, dude, if you're going to invest half of your finances into this place, I'll happily get married and go fucking take your money. But outside of that,
No prenup
hard pass.
required. No
Yeah.
prenup.
I need to let my emotions take the best of me before I let somebody else take half of my shit again. God.
I'm sorry. We both need a minute.
we just
We're both
went a
dealing
little
with stuff, just a little bit differently.
We both went a little too unfiltered there.
I don't know. I feel like I was filtered.
Nope.
Nope.
Maybe I just took away non-filtered.
Wait. Did I publish? Yeah, I did. Okay, and they see it. Okay, perfect. So what I will say about this specific whiskey is that I've seen two specific wood whiskeys, I guess, like promoted.
Yeah, there's two of them. It's like we'll call it this. This is Teeling's exploratory series, where they're exploring different kinds of woods, which I love.
Yeah. And this one specifically was limited quantity at our specific area, and the other one supposedly did not have limited quantity over it at all. So with that being said, I think that this was the better pick of the two based on the reviews I read. I don't have any of that information available at this point in time, but based on the reviews I read and what I've seen overall from a star rating, this is the choice to have made.
Isn't what I commend
you.
The dumbest of luck.
And I would call this the happiest of happies. So
the dumbest of luck. Oh, hey, there's another Marine in chat. Independent Joe. Joe, are you retired or are you currently still serving? I know you are a master sergeant or were a master sergeant.
I love master sergeants.
I think that's the right terminology.
Yeah.
I don't know how the Marines do anything. I mean, cared.
It's like the Army, but better. That's all you have to like know.
I'm a rifleman first. Be like, have fun with that, dude.
You break your trigger finger, you're out, and then you have to join the Army. What I love about Steven is, one, he's a good time, just in general, and two, he's a good sport. I have put him in my mouth, and let me tell you what, it's unlike anything I've ever had before. It's unlike any other like drug test I've ever had. It's very fruity. What I will say, I would say this is probably competing with a lot of other whiskeys that I own that are in the 20 plus range of age statements.
Like Scotch?
Anything. Yeah. It doesn't matter. But I mean, as far as like American whiskey goes, like it doesn't typically exceed 17, 18 years. In general, but as far as like just whiskey, like overall, I would say this could compete with the best of them. Like for $100
compared to everything we've had. Yeah, given MSRP of this is around $100.
Yeah,
everything we've drank tonight is incredible, and I spent as much, or like this is incredible compared to anything we've drinking tonight. I spent as much money on this as I did their bottle of Redbreast 12.
I would 100% buy 2 or 3 of these over Redbreast.
Retired Gunny.
Wow. Hey, Gunny.
Yeah.
Mad respect. Thank you, Independent Joe. Like,
if you want, we can go visit him in California.
Sounds good to me.
Dude, his collection is
as long as I can do it from Thursday to Thursday.
His collection is the definition of a hard R. If you know what I mean. Like it is his collections. Some of the best whiskey I've ever tried has come from his collection.
Okay, Independent Joe, if you want to try anything from my
I don't think we have anything to show him.
I
think his collection is out of here.
I mean, from
God, dude.
Maybe.
This is so like everything we've had is floating around here where it's like it's good just to be like it's good for Irish whiskey. This is the first bottle we've had tonight where I'm like, this is a good bottle.
Yeah, I would say like, as far as like my 20,
I would say my 20-plus-year-old bottles. This one is in the same realm of that. And so,
This is also virgin oak too. So it's virgin. Oh God, I'm gonna F this up. Chincopen oak. Chincopen.
can you just like turn it, maybe?
Chincopen.
Not towards me.
Oh,
Towards
to the
lovely
world.
people.
Hello, world. This is the bottle of Teeling Chincopen Virgin Oak. I'm not sure they got any value out of that.
What I will say is I've tried, I don't know, bottles north of $500 to
Dan,
$10.
Dan, the whiskey man. No, we have not. We actually don't own a bottle. I've tried a bottle before.
I have.
okay.
Yes.
Do you own
I,
a bottle of Powers?
I don't, but
Oh.
I have tried a bottle of Powers.
Yeah.
And
I used to
multiple
own
times because I live next to an Irish pub.
I killed my bottle when I went camping with my ex-wife and one of my best friends.
So what I will say is it's a solid choice.
Yes.
However, I mean, I'd put it
Or
at
like a
3
JMO level.
Yeah, a 3 or 4 best. Which I mean, a 3 or 4, it's very respectable in my opinion. As far as everything that we tried tonight, I would say Teeling's is best. I feel great about everything. Could I just see everything we've had tonight?
Sorry.
Could I just borrow that list.
What's your rating on this?
This
at
this is a 5.
$100.
$100, 5. I'm like probably gonna message
I'm
my
a 5.
buddies and be like, bro,
Dude,
check this
that
out.
Total Wine right down the street.
I know.
$60.
I deny it, but
that was last week. Whenever I texted you,
I went
texted
to go
you.
buy it, and it was $97, $98.
I
And I was like-
texted you when I texted you. That's when I bought it. Like I literally sent you the picture. I picked it up off the box. I sent
Hey
you the
Jordan,
picture.
should I pick up one for
I
you?
walked to
No?
the register. and I
Okay,
purchased
great. I'm
it.
so happy I asked you. Wow, amazing. Thanks. I'm so happy I asked. Oh wait, I didn't. Oh,
I'm a piece of shit.
yes, I know.
I'm sorry. So that's all it is. That's definitely the best one, followed by
Teeling, yes. Teeling,
Kilcagan.
yes, is a 5.
How was the Clonakitty only a 7? I feel like that was the way I rate these in my head. The Teeling, the
You gave it a
Clonakitty.
3.
You fool.
No. That doesn't sound right.
Yeah. No. See how it's S and then J? S and then J?
I give it a 4. I give it an 8. Anyways.
Lies.
So I'd give the
the
rye. I'd give the rye a 2nd place.
No, I give the rye 3rd place.
3rd.
I think Clonakitty's more exciting than it.
Really.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that because I've waited so many years to open it.
I think you built it up in your head. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yet you put it a 2nd.
I didn't put it a 2nd. Look at that. Clonakitty. Where are we? Clonakitty? I put a 4.
Yeah.
Kilcagan, I put a 4. So I rated them on the same level, but I honestly, I mean, they're close.
But it's a 2nd.
But also you put a 3 and a 5. Like you're more diverse than I am. The one we can all agree is that Teeling slaps, dude. This for $65, incredible.
No. You can't. It's $100.
No, well, I'm saying dude, that was divine intervention.
Okay. Okay. God came down, angel wings, all that shit.
And he gave me a really good bottle of Irish whiskey for relatively cheap.
You're welcome. Yes.
I deserved it.
Oh,
I earned that.
Saw Teelings and rum cast, 86 proof, under $30. Yes, 100%. And please report back. Maybe even send a sample Steven's way so I can try it.
You're so dumb.
Not even Steven.
Just send it my way.
Yeah, just send it Steven's way.
Just put a note in there that it's for Jordan, or else I will drink it.
Yes. But yes, 100%. Like, and also please mention where you got it from, because maybe if we have like a similar store, we can track it down. But doubt it.
This Teeling's off the chain comparatively. But yeah, I think we both agree as far as like top three. We're not going to give a ranking structure for that, but this Teeling single pot still virgin Chinkapin oak.
Is it because it's virgin, or
Probably
that
because
makes
virgins
sense.
taste the best.
Yeah,
No,
I get that.
I honestly do think, like, I know we're probably punning off of that a little bit, but or whatever you want to call it. Virgin oak,
Well,
that definitely plays a huge part in that, because that fresh, brand new oak does add so much boldness to it, and that's what I think that this has that the rest don't have, is that boldness.
It's also a
that
limited edition. They really thought through
it
this.
does sex it up a little bit with that
Yeah,
box and everything.
yeah.
The
But-
bottle's not half as attractive as some of the other bottles we've gone through, though. It is what it is. But as far as like taste profile wise, I think we all agree the Teeling, the Bushmills, and the Clonakitty were the best. Those three, would you agree?
I want to add a top four.
Top four.
Yeah. The specific
Dunvilles?
yes. Because of the aspect that it adds from a gateway perspective, I think it really adds value to the shelf. Like it really it will change, I think, someone's perception of what Irish whiskey is, and potentially open them up to a whole new category of Scottish whiskey.
Yeah, so right now we're talking about this one. This is what I'll call our kind of budget banger of the night. This Dunville's 1808 slightly peated Irish whiskey. I think we both agreed that this was the one on the list that was the kind of easy, accessible Irish whiskey that's like sub $25 that really hit differently than the rest. It had a little bit more complexity than the rest. And I brought this up. I think you also fully agreed. Like, this is a really good gateway to looking into more complex. I called it in the moment foreign whiskeys, which I still kind of stand by, but like kind of like those scotches and those more complex Irish whiskeys, because this would definitely open you up to that. Like Teeling pot still, which given that very different kind of whiskey, but like this opens you up to that kind of whiskey compared to a lot of the other American style whiskeys. So I think this is a good kind of primer whiskey.
Sure.
I think a good way to call it is primer, because it's just peated enough to make it exciting, but not so peated where it's a peated whiskey.
Yep.
Like I don't necessarily know if I would call this a peated whiskey.
So yeah, so I agree with your top three, but with that honorary mention.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you know, I think we're a little bit disappointed with Redbreast 12. I think Green Spot performed as well. The two I plan on purchasing after this, Clonakitty, and by that I mean Clonakilty. Clonakilty, single batch, double oak finished. This bottle is really, really good. I was really impressed with this. I think this performed better than the standard Redbreast 12 that is in the comparative, price range. So I really think that one matches up well, and I would love to buy that, as well as this Dunville's, because like what we said, it's just this would be a good budget Irish whiskey to keep on the shelves.
Sure. Yeah.
It's fine. That or the Prohibition. The Prohibition also did really, really well.
Yeah.
I just don't know if I care enough to keep a accessible Irish whiskey on the shelves. Like, I find more enjoyment into like, hey, this is a foreign whiskey.
I think it all depends
That's
on
more
who you
accessible.
have over.
It's so
You know what I mean?
difficult.
Are you trying to go at someone who's like severely invested in American? Because then the Prohibition would be great. or are you trying to go get someone who's, well versed in whiskey overall and who's willing to try something new?
So, yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got sidetracked on this
All good.
comment. So, Dan, I hated it. I don't believe Jordan has had it. Have you had Buckhorn Brimstone?
I don't think so.
I hated it because it reminded me of burning trash in a foreign country.
Let's not name it.
Yeah,
What
I'm
I will
trying to
say,
say like the most like
what I will say is I've had the blue, right? Amazing. Like
the blue, like
the blue
just
true,
standard corn,
is that what it
true
is?
blue.
Yeah, true blue.
Yeah, I got a
Um,
true blue cash strength over there. That
Zero
is
complaints.
tits.
Slaps. Yeah. Zero complaints. I don't think I've had the brimstone.
Is there
but
the shrub rush smoked malt?
but what? Yeah. So what I will say, just based on hearing smoked, overall, like I mean, if you are open to that specific type of bottle, maybe you are open to maybe some scotch or something that's peated. Maybe this Dunville that we've talked about a little bit tonight would be a good option for you. Overall, like you like what you like, and there is nothing wrong with that. So like me, I really appreciate everyone's opinion. I really appreciate everyone's like insight. Just because something that I love isn't something that matches up with something that you love doesn't make it wrong, doesn't make it right. So yeah, like
If it's
absolutely.
wrong, I don't want it to be right.
So absolutely. I'm willing to go give this brimstone a shot. It's Texas, right?
Yes, it's
Yeah, yeah,
Balcones.
yeah. Balcones, Texas. Yeah,
I think it's brush smoked malt, which I love their malt, but the brimstone I did not enjoy.
yeah. So like I'm totally willing to go give it a shot. Zero hate, from my end. Like oh snap, sorry guys.
That just
Or
messed up the
please.
audio so
Yeah,
bad.
I'm sorry.
I'm
I'm
sorry,
gonna haze
guys.
myself.
You should.
But thank you. But yeah, overall, what I will say is, if you love it, run with it, right? Like if it's for you, it's for you.
Yeah. The biggest issue I've struggled with smoked whiskeys. We live in Arizona. We are one of the privileged few. And again, that's also from an Arizona state. Jeez, I don't know where I'm going with this. Like someone who lives in Arizona. We are privileged because one of the best malt whiskey makers, Del Bach,
Oh yeah.
is here. I think Del Bach's smoke, that mesquite smoke, is tiers above any peated scotch, any other scotch, like any other smoked whiskey. I think Del Bach's mesquite smoke slaps all of them. That is coming from somebody who works for a craft distillery that makes a smoked product that has made many variations of smoked. I'm talking hickory, I'm talking mesquite smoked. Like I think a whiskey that is something that doesn't come from the one I work for, and I'm clearly very passionate about the one I work for,
I'm looking
is
forward
better.
to maybe
I think that trip
shedding some
smoke
light
is going to be exciting.
on some different scotch options.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll bring some over.
I've had when I was in Japan, I had black art, which was exciting. I don't know if I ever told you that, but I also had what's above Berclotti's classic Lottie. It's the tall ones. What are they called? Oh my god. Hey, what does Berclotti make that's their like highly peated line? It's not a Berclotti line, it's another line. It's expensive. I forget what it is. Also, thank you, Joe. I absolutely love you. If you guys haven't checked out Independent Joe, give him some freaking love. He does some incredible stuff. He's freaking tastic. Absolutely love Joe. So go support him. Like honestly, I'd rather you unsubscribe from me and go subscribe to Joe.
Stop. You need a new camera.
100%. Yes, I do also want. I don't need anything. I want a new camera. Look, we're currently rocking off the
If I have to
Sony
do dishes, I'm gonna watch
A6600.
you, Joe.
I want the A6700 because it has a flip out screen that flips on the side, which I can see for more photography and also the videography capability. We don't need to get
What do
into
you want me
my
to look at?
camera autism. What?
What am I supposed to look at?
No, do you know? Oh man, come on. Somebody in chat help me out.
Yeah.
No, above Port Charlotte. Octomore. There we go. Thank you, Dan, the whiskey man. Hell yeah, brother.
My mom warned me about you.
Just peek the mic like nobody's business. Yeah, so I tried some Octomores. Like I tried like 2 or 3 different variations. I couldn't remember which ones they were in Japan, but like they were absolutely incredible. Like nothing. I don't say nothing is better than a really quality peated scotch, but like those were absolutely incredible. And then some of the stuff from Del Bach, like some of like the catch drink picks I've had from them, those are the best, we'll call them smoked whiskeys I've ever had. Brimstone doesn't even compare. It's not even, it doesn't even hit on the list. Port Charlotte
Brimstone.
10 doesn't even hit on the list.
Brimstone.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's
If
about
it made
Conan
you
stuff.
yawn, gotcha.
Yeah, I think we're ready to wrap this
Yeah.
SOB up so we can go get some tacos and then
Bro,
pass
I
the
need some
hell out.
tacos. Yeah.
All right. So closing thoughts. Make it quick.
Closing thoughts.
I know you're pretty
Irish
drunk.
has been around for a long period of time.
Yes.
They have really developed the overall standard of whiskey. The struggles that they've had overall is that they've been unwilling to change over time.
Which is dumb.
Which is dumb. However, they have recognized the fact that
We call that agile in our environment.
Thank you. Yes. However, they now are recognizing that, hey, we probably should change to keep up with the current times. However, they have set the overall foundation that's been needed to grow over time. I myself am not personally in love with the triple distillation. I think it's overall too pure of a whiskey.
It's too clean.
Yeah, it makes it taste more like a vodka than it does taste more like a whiskey, in my overall opinion. Okay. I feel like you stole that from me. And so what I will say overall is, yes, Irish whiskey, I think it has a place in the market overall. And this is Stevens.
Have a fun St. Patrick's Day.
Gauntlet. Yeah. But what I will say overall is I think Irish whiskey has a very solid placement in the whiskey world.
Yeah, it's a solid foundation.
Yeah.
It just might not be for every single consumer out there.
Yeah. It all depends on what you're interested in. If you want something that's very clean, I would go with Irish whiskey. If you want something that has maybe a little bit more bolder of a flavor, I would look into American whiskey. If you're looking for something that's maybe more Scotch, or maybe more fruity, peated type of a flavor, I'd go with Scotch. Because I feel like American is more oaky, Scotch is more fruity, peated, type of a flavor. And then Irish is just very clean overall. It's very smooth in my overall opinion. Obviously we have a Irish very who is that? For who's on this channel right now? Who's on the live stream?
Are you talking about 4 Leaf Whiskey?
Thank you.
Yeah, her channel's very Irish.
Knows what
straight.
Knows what they're talking about when it comes to Irish. But what I will say is
she's a boss.
Yeah. And mad respect, right? But and I do enjoy my Irish whiskey, which is why I have some. But for me, it's overall.
You're an
like,
American
it's in
whiskey
place.
drinker.
Yeah. Well, I'm becoming one.
Yeah.
I wasn't. I was not one before you and I started talking.
That's because I fixed you. You're welcome.
Fix me.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
sounds like my wife.
I agree.
My other half.
Jesus.
My other half.
I do agree. My thoughts with whiskey have been maybe not pretty consistent throughout the whole process. When I first started the channel, it was a little bit more myopic, but especially nowadays, I agree. There is a certain whiskey for every person out there. Like, show me a person who doesn't like whiskey, and I'll show you a person who hasn't tried every single thing that's under the whiskey category. Like, there is a whiskey for everyone. Show me the person who's like, hey, I drink bourbon, but I don't like Irish whiskey. There's an Irish whiskey out there you're going to love. I'm probably more an American single malt and bourbon drinker ever. This is the first Irish whiskey I've had that is more than just like a content creation piece. Like, this is a bottle I would gladly pour over like I'll take that because there's nothing else going on. So like there's a whiskey out there for everybody. You just gotta look out for it and don't keep yourself in that myopic, like, hey, I'm a bourbon drinker, hey, I'm a Scotch drinker, hey, I'm an Irish drinker. Like, just try shit, enjoy it, live your best life. Thank you guys so much for coming in, watching us get drunk. I hope to God you guys have a great St. Patrick's Day and you all get probably a little bit too drunk off of green beers and Irish whiskey.
My favorite holiday over Christmas.
Honestly, this might be the first St. Patrick's Day I actually celebrate because I am actually celebrating this one. I'm kind of thinking it might be more exciting than Christmas. So
That's because you're with the Marine.
Okay, we're going to move on past that part. But I hope to God you guys have a great St. Patrick's Day. Please like, comment, subscribe, do all those great YouTube things. You guys have a great rest of your night. Have a great St. Patrick's Day. We will see you all later. Enjoy drinking some hopefully great Irish whiskey. Buy something better than Jameson, though. Clonakitty freaking slaps. And I know that's not the name, but it's a really good bottle. Cheers. We'll see you later. Clonakitty.
Okay.